Hello and welcome to this new video. It's question and answer time again. So the last one was 2 weeks ago. This is like for the moment our normal period time because there are not too many English questions at the moment, but I think this will rise in the future. Course. So yeah, let's start with that. Just maybe a little bit of content before. Yeah, we're going on with all the TÜV stuff that so that the TÜV certificates for different products are coming now. So we have many cars in the emission test for the moment. Some passed, some failed. So there we have to fix that. And also we got some new TÜV certificates for like fender flares, for front lips, for ducktail. So there's many stuff. So many stuff came there and is available now, and easier to register in Germany, and I think also in some different European countries as well. For the moment, we are very busy at the workshop. We have so many cars here. The problem is new. Like spawning new problems everywhere, and then you have to look for parts and for time to do that, and then now the area is pretty full. But we keep on going, finishing cars, and hopefully in the next few weeks, in the next 2 weeks maybe, this should be much easier to move around the building, because now everything is full of cars. You could maybe show a video or a clip later where you can see or get an idea.
Don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. So start with the first question. Now my English today is so bad again. I'm struggling so much with the spelling. No beer. Yeah, we have cold also in the fridge, but no. No option for video.
Yeah, we start with the compliment. Nice Miata says, thank you for another Q&A in English. I feel like doing content in a very widely spoken language is very beneficial to both the company and the customers. I would like our friends that don't like this new content to see the bigger picture, as they are not getting any less content. Videos in German keep coming, plus more videos that also come out in English. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you very much. So it's like the same view as I have. So I really agree with that. And yeah, that's okay.
Tom Thompson says, I just want to say thanks SPS for your hard work, so we are able to drive our builds completely legal on the road.
Thank you.
Big Boy South says to the V6 ND, I think it should be now in the emissions test.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Yeah, that's very interesting. He says, interesting. I follow another channel who was also racing 2 LFX swapped NB Miatas. In the same race, both blew up their engines nearly one after another. And if I recall, they both had rod failures of some sort. Robert Thorne is the channel name.
Yeah, we had that issue in general. I don't know whether there was spoken about it in the past. But this was an issue because of the form and the shape of the sump. So we fixed that problem. We know a guy who drives an LFX swapped NA on the Nürburgring. His channel, or the guy, is the One Lap Heroes, and I forgot his name. Maybe you remember.
Costas?
Costas, yeah, thank you. Costas is driving for I don't know how many seasons now, and I think it's still the first engine. So in general, this should work with like proper oil for sure, proper cooling, all cooling, also maybe extra, which we installed on the ND. So yeah, I think this should work. Yeah, we think in general it should work.
Yeah. For the next question, it would be nice if Robin wouldn't left, because it's a very specific question about the CarTech dash in the race ND?
Okay, yeah, that's too special. Sorry for that. I would say if this really matters, the question you just can
I
can read it out, but yeah. I think that I cannot answer.
Tom Kusman asks, hey, you guys encountered probably the same warnings on the dash stripping down the CAN bus wiring harness. Is there a way to reprogram the BCM to get rid of warnings like keyless entry system, SRS, airbag modules, BSM, active bonnet, front camera lane assist, passenger detection and immobilizer? And for CarTech, does it communicate with the BCM so basic functions like electric windows, traction control and speed limiter become possible? Also additional option like immobilizer, battery interruption and electric heater relay. And do you also offer simplified wiring harness? All I basically need are the road legal lights, wipers, powered windows and ABS. Thanks, Tom.
My answer, yeah, like was expectable. Sorry for that. Oh, I just can answer one question, I think, regarding the stripped down wiring harness. It's not planned to offer a product for the future. We are customizing a car especially for ourselves. So I don't think this will be a product with numbers which we can sell. So it's just a custom-made project.
Yeah, and in the end of the day, it's a purely driven race car.
Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah.
To the rest of the questions and all the technical stuff, I would say just write us an email. Email is here, and I just give it to Robin, who is pretty known with the stuff because he installed everything and worked on that. So I give it to him, and maybe he can answer your questions. Yeah, we will try.
Tom Thompson asks about the Gieselwerks intake manifolds. What about the ND? Any plans about the G160 or G184? Thanks for your awesome work.
Thank you. Not planned for the moment because we just use these manifolds, especially with very high boost cars, or in a special case, it's also used in a 2 liter or 2.5 liter NC when it's naturally aspirated. The ND for the power gain, which we can reach for the moment and for the near future, it's really not necessary to change anything on the intake. Also, the next thing is that we would have to do new certificates again, because everything changed on the intake side or the exhaust side needs new emission tests and everything else. And doing emission tests on an ND is very, very, very expensive because of the very high Euro 6 norm or regulations. These tests are so expensive, you cannot expect. And there we are very looking for the very necessary stuff before we do something special, where is no bigger market in the next future, I would say, because as far as we did not a fortune engine with pistons, rods and everything else to gain high power, as long there's nothing, as long we did nothing on that or there, we will not do anything like a Gieselwerks manifold for the ND.
And Leonard asks, how much sense does one of those make in terms of track drivability and reliability on my 250 horsepower Garrett build, and how much horsepower I can expect?
I think he's one guy who left his car here for a turbo conversion. If it's him, because I remember the name, I would say the point is it's for standard horsepower, for standard boost, I would say it's not a waste of money, but it's just too special for it. You cannot reach the the how would I say, the advantages of the manifold is not reachable with just standard boost, which we do on a stock engine, to not like break down the rods. So yeah, I think one customer from us just did a comment on this video, who installed such a manifold and said he would reach now over 400 wheel horsepower.
The comment's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. So I remember that, and we are driving these on the race cars with really high boost, gaining more than 500 horsepower. We also had one with 600 horsepower at the flywheel. When we talk about horsepower here in Germany or in Central Europe, I would say, we always talk about horsepower at the flywheel. Yes, so reliability and responsibility, I would say, there's responsibility, I would say, no change to the stock manifold, and the reliability, you would get it or see it in really high boost, because the airflow is better, and then lower temperatures and everything else. So nothing too special, especially for him, because his car will be a like normal standard turbo conversion.
In Germany, you would say Kanonen auf Spatzen.
Yeah, cannons on birds. Fire with cannons on birds. Yeah, it's the yellow from the egg. Or it's not.
I Live in the Woods asks about Dominic's ITB NC. Who makes that ducktail spoiler?
I think it's made from carbon miata.
It's complete bonnet, I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a complete bonnet with ducktail shape, and I think it's made by carbon miata, but we do not offer it anymore here in Germany or Europe or wherever. We cannot legalize it anymore, and yeah, getting the stuff is pretty difficult, so not interesting for us for the moment.
And there's the comment you mentioned. Andrew Schaffer says, I can contest to this manifold. I was making roughly 320 wheel horsepower on build NA6 with the stock manifold. Then I swapped this amazing manifold in with water methanol. I made 404 wheel horsepower, but then the head lifted. After I used the Athena cut ring head gasket and beefier ARP head studs, I made over 440 wheel horsepower.
This is pretty.
On a
yeah, NA6, the 1.6 liter is really like crazy. That's really crazy.
That's
you
nuts.
can think about 470 to 500 horsepower at the flywheel, I think, something in this area. That's
nuts.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, so you get an idea about the manifold.
That's about it on the English question side.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Okay, I think we just got nearly 10 minutes, I think.
It's nearly 15.
Nearly 15, yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so I hope my spelling was not too bad again. Maybe next time I try the hint Peter just gave me.
We will improve.
We will improve. No, that's no option. So thank you for just giving us questions from you, and keep on going with that. Really nice to see that yeah, our content is interesting for other countries, for other people. Yeah, and I think we will see us in the next video, or here in the company, or wherever. Just keep on commenting, keep on liking, keep on all the YouTube guys stuff. And yeah, thank you very much. We will see us, yeah, as I told you, next time. Bye.